Hi vibes. So as you can see now, I don't have no cast anymore, so I am getting better. So thank you to all of you who have been sending me healing vibes. My gratitude. Just have this sling on me, so that's about the only thing I have on me right now. I'll start my therapy pretty soon, so hopefully that goes all well. But I just wanted to make a video about spirit always being there for you, and how there's always has been spirit here. And many people think that we just ended up here by the Big Bang, and we were just created, and there's nothing more to it. Like, if you realize, like, something must, even if there was a Big Bang, something must have created it, or something must have made the elements come together to create this reality, create this so-called universe. And something must have made that spark, and it has to be, the spirit within everything. Because how else are we able to exist? Most people think we're just tissue, muscles, and blood, which we are in the physical. And when it comes to the physicality of it. But I'm not gonna judge anyone for thinking that way. But if you do believe, that there is something more, there's something like within us, within our mind. And back to what I was saying, we are made of tissue and blood and muscles and bones, and a mind. And what else is there within us? There's a spirit within us, that we are experiencing. And one of the sisters in the community, she shared how, I forgot how it went, but I went something like, we're not human beings experiencing a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings experiencing a human experience, which I think that's how it goes. But it goes really deep. It goes pretty deep when you think about it, because how else are we experiencing it? We're not just here being mindless and just being like drones or anything like that, because something is within us to experience. It's experiencing the mind and the body as well, and that's our spirit within. Spirit that always has and always will exist. And most people, they think that, there's, we're just a mind and a body, and there's nothing more to it. How else? Like, I'm not gonna judge anyone for thinking that way, but you like gotta ask yourself some questions. How am I having this experience in this reality? How else am I having the human experience here in this reality? Because Astro and he talks about this in the website a lot, and in on his channels as well. So one, go ahead and check it out. It goes deeper than that, deeper than what we can normally say. But that's why I'm here in RTM, because everyone here has a spirit. That's why we're all coming together, because we're all connected together, connected as one unit. How else are we gonna come together? And there's something that Bro Vision said in one of his channels. He said, people want to be like God, but they don't want to believe that there is a God here. Which he said something like this. He said, like, that people are living contradictory, and he told me this on a voice note, which is true, because how else are we supposed to live if we're you think that oh, we're just a floating rock in space, and there's no creation here, there's no spirit or God or source or whatever here, watch over, because something must have made this rock on earth, watching over us, and if you come to the conclusion, that's spirit. There's no other answer to it. I mean, and if you really think about it, this makes more sense, because how did we just come out of nowhere? We just came out of nowhere, and that's all to us now. Which is BS if you really think about it. But this isn't to put anybody down for having any beliefs. It's just to make you think. Is there really something more to this reality? Is there a source, a spirit here that has always and always will be here? Because that's just something that I'm really grateful for. To have spirit here, taking care of those that take care of it. And being part of that spirit family. So this is something that that a lot, like 99% of the people here, they take it for granted that, like, oh, like, that, how can I say it? They take for granted that they're alive, because they don't believe, there is a source, there is a creation here. And this is something, that we all need to be grateful for on a deeper level. Because how else are we alive when, something is controlling the mind and the body? And it's the spirit within us, like I've been saying, like this whole video. I mean, you might just think that the animals are, they're just savages, they're just running around, and no, they also have a spirit within them. The trees, the plants, everything that's around us, they all have a spirit. If you really think about it, because when we may think, the trees are just there, but they're alive as well. They have their own networks that they have. The plants as well, the animals as well. Why do you think there's a pride of lions, a flock of birds, a herd of elephants? I don't know how a flock of geese, or all these flocks of birds. What they all come together, to be that one unit. And they all can have that connection. But there's, if you see around, some animals, they do have their egos. And some animals, they are connected to spirits. They're loving, being to everyone around them. And there's, like I said, those animals that are stuck in their ego, they're just out there barking at everything, and just being mean to the owner. And this is stuff that Astro Sosen has talked about, and I'm grateful for him and for everyone in this community, because we are all coming together, being part of that spirit family, being part of who we truly are. And this is something that, I'm grateful for. We all came together for a reason. We're all connecting for a reason. It's because, there is a purpose to us. There is something that we all need to be doing. Or because, if you have that call, don't be afraid, don't be shy, At first I was shy, but then, I started breaking out of my shell and I got to see how much I can really do. Even though I'm injured right now, I still put in the work. I still, go all in 100%. Because who knows if that day when I got that accident, it would have been my last day. And who knows, I would have been my last moment, or who knows, because who knows when our time is up? Who knows when Spirit's gonna say, time's up? Because, we're all here. And at the end, who knows? But I won't get any deeper than that. I think I've said enough for this video. Just recognize that, there is a spirit, and it may take time for some of you to realize because of all the programming that has been put on you by society and by your friends, your parents, your coworkers. So it's going to take some time to realize for those of you that don't realize that, yeah, there is a spirit or there is God here. And, my gratitude to all those in RTM, that putting in the work. Because, we all know there is a spirit here. There is a creation. But yeah, just recognize, come forward, and don't fight the truth. So, yep, my full love, my gratitude, and the highest vibes.